Say, man, it's the Hood CNN with your favorite Hood reporter, the Prime Minister of Hood Education, Dr. Monroe. Because I got a PhD in common sense and I'm a 5-star general. I want to say top of the evening to you. I see my people up in Lafayette. They went to water night in the parish council meeting. And before you knew it, the chair of the meeting put them out the meeting. Now, what I want to do is I want to arm you with some information. I want to make you armed and dangerous. And Mr. Guillory, I hope you're watching. And I hope your parish council is watching. Do you know what a limited public forum is? That's a school board meeting. That's a parish council meeting. That's a city council meeting. That is, public meetings. And you made a comment that these people cannot make derogatory statements in a limited public forum meeting. I want to lace you on federal law, my friend. I should know it very well because I got put out of school board meetings. And I sued the school board and I took it to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. You kind of know where that's located at. Am I correct, Mr. Guillory and the council chair? Do you know where the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals is located? It's located in New Orleans, Louisiana. And according to the 3 justices that heard my case that I actually won, if they made a derogatory statement, then you need to define it. But you can't define it in that meeting because you need to give them a warning. Did you give them a warning? To the best of my knowledge, you did not. So therefore, you illegally put them out that meeting. And if I was them, I'd recommend they sue you in federal court and they can use my lawsuit as a basis to shut you completely down. I know you politicians don't like to be challenged in any capacity. And I chose to take my lawsuit to federal court because you will not silence me in a public meeting. And if you say I made a derogatory statement, you need to define it. And you can go to your rules, your regulations, they can be written out. It does not matter. If you've not defined it in your rules, it does not exist. Now, I've asked you several times to clearly understand that these people did not create this narrative. Your reckless regard for life by your police department created this narrative. Now, I want you to get it with me. Now, I need you to rock with me, bro. And now you sit up there like you're holier than thou as a politician. And there's certain things you don't want to hear. Well, Negro, Mr. Council Chair, Negro of the lighter pigmentation than me, Negro. The Constitution is for all of us. You're in violation of their First Amendment right. Now, if you want to challenge me, then you can challenge me in federal court because now I'm going to come and make a derogatory statement. And if you remove me wrongfully, I will break your dumb ass. I will take every dollar that you got, but I know it's going to come out the city and the parish money. So I'm going to test you because they can make up what they want, Saul. I took this to the Fifth Circuit where somebody say I made a threat because I did like this in a board meeting. Define it. You didn't like what I was saying. You didn't like the volume in which I was saying it. Those three conservative, let me put it to you, those three Republican judges didn't want to hear that shit in New Orleans because they have to stand by the Constitution. And the reason that I took it to federal court instead of state court is because I needed an old white Republican judge that believed in the Constitution to check these clowns. So I guess 05 coming back, huh? And I am going to challenge you to the highest degree. And then, by the way, you can hear my oral arguments if you go to the Fifth Circuit site. They're there. They are there. No, in a limited public forum, sit your punk ass back and eat that soup. Now, unless y'all just want to give away taxpayers' money, if y'all just want to give away taxpayers' money, then fuck it, I'll take it. But I'll tell you this, you don't get to suppress somebody's voice. And more importantly, you need to give them a warning before you remove them from a meeting. I'm sorry, brother, but that's the way the shit goes. Once again, I'm proud of them youngsters in Lafayette because they standing up. And if you don't like the fact they standing up, tell your police to stop killing black people. And then you wouldn't have this fucking problem. You overpriced, sorry bastards. Let me tell you, man, I was there Saturday. I saw your little snipers on the roof. Were you there to protect us or were you there to murder us? I'd love to know. So, Council Chair, Parish Chair 5 is coming to check you. And I'm bringing a copy of my lawsuit with me. And if you suppress my speech in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I will sue you until your penis falls off. Leave them youngsters alone, man. Matter of fact, you got that high-priced ass lawyer that sit up there with y'all? Why don't you ask him if I'm telling the truth or not? Say, man, you better get your motherfucking mind right. Stop trying to suppress people's speech. Because when it's all said and done, you will lose this battle. You will lose this fucking battle. I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to test you. And if you don't give me a warning before you remove me, I'm going to sue you the next day in federal court. And I don't give a fuck if we got to take it to the Supreme Court. Clown. And that's what it is. Let me tell you something. If the NFAC went to the meeting, if the NAACP went to the meeting, if nobody can say what I'm saying now, please go educate yourself. City council meetings, parish council meetings, school board meetings. Even when you go and you speak in front of these committees at the state capitol, they are limited public forums. And you just cannot stop people from saying what they want to say. And your interpretations don't mean jack shit in federal court. Those from Houston know what I'm talking about. I'll battle your ass all the way to the Supreme Court. I don't give a fuck. And I ain't gonna change who I am or the way that I talk. So it is what it is. I'm gonna test you. I'm coming to test you. And I'm only gonna test you because I want you to remove me wrongfully. I want you to do it. And I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you. Mayor Guillory, talk to your people, man. You don't want this smoke. Because it's gonna cost you. Bought sense is the best sense, parish chair. Because sometimes you dumb bitches got to pay for what you learn. And that's what it is. Say, Benjamin Smith, fuck you and your mama. Get off my live, hoe ass motherfucker. And a fight come with it. And that's what it is. See, that's what's wrong with you motherfucking folk out there with that bullshit. Does this Constitution apply to us too? Say it right now, white boy, or either shut your mouth. Does it apply to us? Because the first time you say no, it is what it is. Now, don't ask me no goddamn questions. Line it up. A motherfucker tired playing with these people, man. Remove me, and it's gonna cost you a bunch of fucking money. I'm done talking.